Hi everyone, this is Mrs. Rivera, and I'm going to be reading you a story that goes with your journal this week. So it's a little bit different than what we've been doing with our journals. Today you're going to listen to a story first about Earth Day because Earth Day is a special day that's coming up on April 22nd, which is very soon. And then after we read the book, we're going to write about how we can help the earth. So that's going to be your journal entry this week. So let's start by reading the book. So this book is called Caring for Earth. Oh, and the question here was, how can we care for Earth? Let's see. And the Earth, if you didn't know, is the planet that we live on. Okay. We care for Earth when we tend gardens. So when we're caring for the earth, sometimes we're making a garden. We're planting flowers or we're planting fruits and vegetables. That's a way that you can help take care of the earth. We care for Earth when we plant trees. So you see they're planting a tree here, they're putting it into the ground, and eventually when it gets really big, a bird might want to put a nest in there and that could become their home. Or another animal might want to live in that tree. Or maybe the animal, like a squirrel, might take the nuts off of the tree. We care for Earth when we reuse things. So do you see what this is that this boy is making? He's making like a caterpillar or something. And these are actually made out of the carton that you buy eggs from. So when you are finished with your eggs, instead of throwing the carton in the garbage, you can reuse it and make it into something else. And that creates less garbage for the earth, which is something that we would like to do so that we don't have too much garbage. We care for Earth when we recycle. So you see she's putting the cans, and we have a bin like this in the classroom. And usually it has a symbol, but I don't see the symbol. Oh, it's right here. The symbol right here. Reduce, reuse, and recycle. And she's recycling the cans. So she's going to put them in this bin. And then when the truck comes to get all of the cans, they bring it to a place and they make new cans with them. So instead of putting these in the garbage and creating a lot of garbage from all the cans, they actually turn these into new cans so that we can use them again. That's a very good way to take care of the earth. We care for Earth when we bike to school. So if you live close enough to school to walk or to ride a bike instead of a car or a bus, that's actually really good for our Earth because when you're in the car or on the bus, right in the back over here, a lot of smoke comes out and that makes pollution, which is something that's not good for our Earth. It has a lot, it puts a lot of smoke and things in the air. So it's a good idea to ride your bike or walk when you can. We care for Earth when we save water. So you see she's brushing her teeth. Instead of leaving the water on the whole time she's brushing her teeth, she turns it off while she's brushing her teeth. And then when she's ready, she'll turn it on so she's not wasting water. We care for Earth when we save electricity. So if you're not in the room, look what she's doing. She's leaving the room, so she turns the light off. She doesn't waste the electricity. So if you're going into a new room and you're not going to come back, you want to make sure you turn those lights off. We care for Earth when we help animals. And this looks like a place where you can adopt animals that need homes. And it looks like they're taking these doggies home. We care for Earth when we clean up outdoors. So this boy is cleaning up the garbage that he sees outside, which is a good idea. And he could actually even recycle this bottle. We care for Earth in many ways. Our care can make a big difference. So you see over here, they're recycling all the bottles. And over here, she's watering the plants. So she's taking care of the plants. And over here, I can't really see what he's doing. It looks like he's changing the light bulb. So this light bulb that he has out, that he took out, is actually not as good as the light that he's putting in. This one's like an energy saving one. So he's switching his light bulb to an energy saving light bulb to save some electricity. Okay, so now that we're finished with the book, the next step is, so this is what your thing is going to look like, your document. And the first thing was to listen and read to that story that I just read to you. And the link will be right here for the video. And then after you watch the video and you read that story, you're going to work on the journal. So the question is, how can you help the earth? What will you do to make the earth better? So it says, try writing a few sentences to explain and check your writing for capitals, periods, when you're finished. So the first thing you're going to do, and I put some sentence starters here to help you, but please don't type it in here like that. I want you to write your own journal, so you're going to type down here. Right down here. You could type your journal entry, okay? So the first thing you want to do is think about how can you help the earth and what will you do to make the earth better. So if you need help, you can use some of these sentences to help you. So like the first one says, I can help the earth by, or I can make the earth better by. So I'm going to put my example in here so that you can see it before you start your writing. I'm going to try to think about how I can help the earth, and I'm thinking a lot about the recycling the cans. So I think I'm going to do that one. Now you can pick a different one. There's a lot of things from that story that you can use for your own ideas. So I'm going to write, I can help the earth by recycling the cans I use. And now I want to add a detail. So I'm going to say something like, how about when I'm finished drinking my drink, I will put my can in the recycling bin. That way the cans can be recycled to make new cans. Okay? Now, so I added a little bit of details there. Mine is 1, 2, 3 sentences. And I think that's good. That's a good paragraph there. Now, after you're finished writing your paragraph, you want to check your writing for the capitals and periods. And you see how I capitalized Earth? That's because that's the name of our planet. Okay, so the beginnings of our sentences and the names of things need to have capitals, and periods should be at the end of your sentences. So I'm just going to check it. Let's see. I can help the earth by recycling the cans I use. Is that a complete sentence? I think so. I have a period. I started with a capital. Good. When I'm finished drinking my drink, I will put my can in the recycling bin. Okay, started with a capital, put my period at the end, great. That way, the cans can be recycled to make new cans. Started with a capital, ended with a period, so that's perfect. So it says type here. You can just press return and start on the next line. And notice how I indented over here. And if you don't know how to indent, there's a button on the left side of your keyboard that says tab, T-A-B, and that's what you can press to get it there. You always want to start your paragraph with the tab. All right. So if you have any more questions, you can definitely comment on the assignment and I will look at it and answer you. if you need anything, just comment on there. And I hope you have a great time writing your journal. Thank you.